Hi everyone, Stephen Hurd with Keller Williams Real Estate here in beautiful Orange County, California. And today I'm going to give you 6 strategies that you can use to dominate any lead source. Whether you're calling for sale by owners, expired listings, past clients, or any other lead source, how do you really dominate and narrow in on that lead source? Well, there are some specific things that you can do, and I'm here to share them with you. So, what's strategy number 1? Let's assume you're calling for sale by owners. Okay, so strategy number 1 is you're going to research your competition and find some points of differentiation. Okay, so you're going to research who else is calling for sale by owners in your area, who's doing it really well, and find a few things you can use to make yourself look different than them. Okay, so here's how it plays out practically. You might be a newer agent and you're going up against an agent who has a lot of experience in that area and is dominating with for sale by owners. Well, when you go up against that person on an appointment, you can ask the seller, what was it that you liked about this person? And you can find out what are some of the things that they're doing to get those listings, okay? You can research their website or some of the online tutorials they have or whatever they're doing to find for sale by owners. You can just do a little bit of research into it and then find some points that make you different, okay? So maybe you're more local. Maybe you have more knowledge about a certain price point. Maybe you have a different marketing plan. Whatever it is, find some things that you can be doing differently than them so that you can stand out and appeal to sellers. Okay, number 2, the second strategy to dominate a lead source is to master those scripts and objections. So if you're going to be going after for sale by owners and you want to really dominate in that lead source, you need to spend at least, I would say 60 to 90 days just focusing on those scripts and objection handlers. With for sale by owners, it's simple. There's generally one script you can use. You can use my scripts. You can go to other real estate trainer scripts. But you generally settle on one script that you like, and then you practice the objection handlers for it. So during your role play sessions, what are the common for sale by owner objections? I'm going to sell it on my own. I'm going to save, commission. I don't want to work with a realtor. I'll pay you 3% if you bring a buyer. And you list those 4 out, and then you practice them during your sessions, so that every day you're getting a little bit better at those objection handlers. So that will really help you to dominate that lead source because you will start to gain momentum, and every conversation that you have, you'll know how to respond and you'll feel more confident, and you'll get more listings from it. Strategy number 3, identify and solve their problems. Okay, this is a really common marketing technique. When a marketer creates a product, they generally look at it and they say, okay, what are the other products available? And what are the problems that consumers are having with them? What do they not like about that product? And then they add that feature to their product, and then they use it in their marketing campaigns to appeal to the client. So, for example, let's again use for sale by owners. Let's say for sale by owners don't like realtors because they don't do anything to market the home. They aren't they don't do as much research as they should, or whatever reasons they list. Put in your marketing campaigns or your listing presentation or your emails how you solve that problem. It might look something like this. Mr. Mr. Seller, I know that many real estate agents don't do a lot of marketing to properties, and I understand why you would want to list the home on your own. Can I share with you the 7 unique things that I do to market homes that no other agent is doing? And then, of course, you would list some of your value points. Okay, so that's number 3. Identify what their problems are. What do they not like about agents? Or what are their frustrations? And seek to solve them with value propositions. Number 4, mastermind with other agents who are killing it in that lead source. We all go to the real estate conferences. If you're with Keller Williams, you go to Family Reunion. If you're with Tom Ferry Coaching, you go to his masterminds. If you're with Buffini, you go to Buffini, right? So at those seminars, seek to network with other agents and take courses about those specific topics, okay? The more knowledge you get about a certain lead source or a certain area, the more skillful you become. When you get more skilled, you get more confident. The more confident you become, you generally start to gain momentum and get more results. That's how you dominate, okay? That's what domination is. It's coming in and getting a lot of results in a certain area. So mastermind with other agents, and that might look like this. You're at a conference and you're asking other agents, hey, what's your main lead source? and you find 3 or 4 agents that say, hey, I like to call for sale by owners. That's where I get my business from. Awesome. Would you like to do a weekly conference call where we share tips on how to convert for sale by owners? That has a lot of value right there. If you took anything from this video, I think that tip would help you. Tip number 5, master one source before moving on or adding another one. Okay? I see this happen all the time, and it happened to me a lot in the beginning of my real estate career. I tried to implement too many lead sources at once, and I was a jack of all trades and a master of none. Okay? I fell flat on my face many times. What I learned was to add a source every 90 days at most. So Q1, you might focus on for sale by owners. There might be a bunch of other shiny objects, internet leads, whatever, Zillow's calling you. If they call you, just say, hey, listen, I'm committed to focusing on for sale by owners in the first quarter of this year. If you want, go ahead and call me back in the second quarter. So be focused on one source, because that gives you enough time to evaluate what's working, what's not working, to develop your scripts, to develop your confidence, and to really dive in deep on one single area. That's where great results come from, is to really find your niche or your niche and just dive into that area. Last point, number 6, get post-appointment feedback. Okay, here's a little listing appointment hack for you. When you go on a listing appointment and you don't get it, ask the seller, what was it about Bob or Tracy with X company that you really liked? What could I have done to have earned your business or to have done better? What point of my presentation could I have improved upon? And you really have to be humble when you ask these questions. You really have to listen to what they say, because they're gonna, if they feel safe, if they feel like you won't be defensive, they will tell you. And sometimes it's gonna hurt, and that's okay. It's just a little knock at your ego that's gonna make you a lot of money later on. So with a for sale by owner, they might say, well, we like how this person had more local sales, or we like how they had more experience, or they were willing to do this and this, right? So now you can get that feedback, and now let's say you can position yourself as more of the local expert. If they said, well, we liked this person because they were local. So next time you go on a listing appointment, you can say, hey, listen, I'm the local expert. Here's some of the local stats I researched, and here's some sales I've had locally, or my company has had locally, that we've done. And that will pop out in their mind as the local expert. So it's called getting post-appointment feedback. Find out what they liked about the other person, what you can do to improve, and then reevaluate, change your presentation to meet the needs of the feedback that you're getting. Okay, this was 6 strategies. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you are looking to improve your lead follow-up game, I have something for you. I just launched a lead follow-up mastery group coaching course. Here's some of the results you can expect if you take the course. You will set 30% more appointments each month. You will eliminate 50% of the resistance you get from leads, and you will master the habit of being relevant and consistent with your lead follow-up, okay? So once you really master a lead source and you get a lot of those leads, you have to follow up with them. That's a whole different part of the game. If you're interested, click the link in the show notes, and it has all the details as well as a video showing you what's included in the course. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you liked it, click like, subscribe, and comment below what is one way that you're dominating a lead source today. Thanks again, guys and gals.